Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining us today with Speak Up and Empower with Real Talk Travel. Speak Up and Empower is an online community based with a variety of individuals that are experts in their field, and they've got all something important to say. And I'm with Real Talk Travel. And boy, do we have something exciting for you today. We have got something that you are going to want to know about and want to be part of this. So we've got a special guest, Janet Martin with Club Med, and we're going to talk about a beautiful adventure. And I'm going to move to the next slide. So welcome, Janet, and be able to talk about this. We're going to Charlevoix in Quebec, and I'm so excited. So we're going to let Janet talk about it and let us know all about it and why we need to do that, because travel can rejuvenate us, build us up again. And boy, since 2020, we definitely need this. And this is a perfect place to do that. So take it away, Janet.
All right. Thanks so much, Susan. Thanks so much for everyone for joining us too. I'm super excited to talk about this. We have been excited about this at Club Med for the last couple of years now. And now it's finally becoming a reality. So this is our first ever property in Canada, and it'll be the first ever all-inclusive in Canada as well, which makes it super exciting. It's going to be a resort in Quebec, Charlevoix, and the sales have actually just opened last week. The resort itself is opening on December 3rd, 2021. So you can actually start booking now. You can call Susan and get quotes done for this for the next winter season coming up in 2021. So yeah, you can go to the next slide. Yeah. So we're going to first just go over a little bit about the Charlevoix region. This is going to be a pretty quick presentation. I just want to give you an idea of what it's all about, because I know there's been a lot of questions coming in about it. Most people just cannot believe that there's going to be an all-inclusive in Canada. So we'll talk about that too. But Charlevoix, the region itself, is absolutely beautiful. This resort will be a 4-season resort. So although it's prominently a ski resort set at the base of Le Massif Mountain in Charlevoix, it will be open 4 seasons. So the closest airport would be Quebec City. It's about an hour and 15 to an hour and a half transfer time. So we'll just get into a little bit of the details about the region, the area, the ski hill. So this is going to be set at the base of Le Massif Mountain, which overlooks the St. Lawrence River. So you almost have the sensation that you're skiing into the river as you ski down the mountain.
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and all year round it's beautiful. So it's going to be a waterfront mountain experience, and it will be the first ever all-inclusive in Canada, which is insane. You'll be able to get a package deal on this, so you can get your flight, transfer, and hotel, and of course all the food and beverage is included because it's all inclusive. And then you've also got your ski lessons and your ski passes included as well. So it's a fully packaged, hassle-free vacation all year round. And this just gives you an idea of where it is exactly, because I know people are familiar with Quebec and they're familiar with Montreal, but a lot of people have not heard of Charlevoix. So it's a little bit past Mount St. Anne. So if you're coming in from, let's say, Toronto, for example, and you felt like maybe you wanted to make a road trip of it and drive, it's about 8.5-hour drive from Toronto. If you're driving from Ottawa, it's about 5.5 hours. You also have the option of taking the train if you'd like, or you can do the fly-in. If you fly in, the closest airport would be the Quebec City one. If you want to fly into Montreal, the transfer time from the Montreal airport to the resort itself is just over 3 hours. So it is a bit longer. So Quebec City is the best option of airports to fly into.
And some people have taken Toronto with the Porter Airlines and went in right into Quebec City as well. So
Yep. Yeah, that'll be an option as well. There's going to be so much flexibility as well. With our other ski properties that we have in the French Alps, it's usually it's Sunday to Sunday stay. So if you're leaving from Toronto, you would leave on the Saturday night, arrive Sunday morning, and depart the following Sunday. With this product, because we understand that there's going to be a lot of people coming from within Quebec, within Ontario, driving in, we're actually going to be allowing short stays here. So you could just go for a long weekend if you wanted to. So what's so great about it? Right?
It sounds good to me.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wish it was opening now.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great? That's perfect timing. So what's so great about this resort is obviously the biggest thing is these views. You can't beat these views. This region was actually hit millions of years ago by a meteorite, and that's how this area was formed. So it's stunning views. We are set, we'll show a picture in a little bit, but we're set just a little bit up at the base of the mountains. So you've got the beautiful views overlooking the St. Lawrence. When other people arrive at the ski hill, because it is a public ski hill, so other people can come and they can buy a ticket for the day if they want to go skiing or snowboarding, they arrive up at the top. And that's where the main ski chalet is. So we built our hotel down at the bottom, and we have direct ski in, ski out access to the chairlift as well. But there's not so much hustle and bustle down there. There's nobody else around there. So it's a great location on the hill. This hill has the greatest vertical drop east of the Rockies and the largest snowfall at 6.5 meters, 21.3 feet. There's also a 7.5 kilometer long sled ride down the side of the mountain, which is a cool little extra that they have there.
I think this will be so exciting. So people say, well, I don't ski, but they could go with people who ski. And here they've got so many other activities, which we're even going to talk about later.
Yes, yeah, there's tons of stuff to do here. And then where it's located, it's kind of located in the center of a whole bunch of different stuff to do. So you've got national parks within an hour, which during the summer, spring, and fall are going to be great if you're into hiking. Quebec City is only an hour and 15 minutes away. This is great if you have chosen to drive in from somewhere close by. You would then have your vehicle with you and you could easily access all these things that are around it. If not, if you fly in and you're taking our transfers, you can always rent a car as well. There's also other little villages nearby that are super cute. Actually, Cirque du Soleil was actually formed at one of the little villages nearby.
Oh.
Winter thrills, there's tons of different activities around. There's going to be like snowshoeing nearby, sled dogging, like so much stuff to do. And I have a list of activities that we'll go through.
I have done dog sledding and it's exhilarating. If you have never done it, you got to do it. Yes.
It's on my bucket list, and so is snowshoeing as well. I feel like I could knock off a bunch of things on my bucket list by going to this resort.
Me too. Absolutely.
And of course, Quebec City, which is absolutely beautiful, only an hour and 15 minutes away. So again, you might be there as a non-skier, and maybe the people you're there with are skiers. You can kind of take off for the day and go to one of the quaint little villages, or go into Quebec City and do a day trip for the day. Tons of stuff to do. And then the resort itself. So the resort is a new build. It's not quite finished being built yet. It will be finished this coming summer. So we'll actually be ready before the opening date, but we won't be opening until December 3rd, 2021. But I just wanted to let you know that we are more than on schedule for it. So the pictures I'm going to show here, they are computer generated because the resort is not quite finished yet. But you can see here again, the stunning views coming down the hill and where the resort is situated and how it's a ski in, ski out.
I just think that's outstanding. And I like the idea of the glass all the way around, like the resort, so that they're really looking at that view. It will be stunning. Yeah.
Yeah, the views actually, if you just click the mouse on this one, I think it'll list where everything is.
Yeah. Yes.
There you go. So you were saying about the windows. So we really took advantage of the views with all those windows. So you can see where the accommodations are going to be. The ski room. So the ski room is something I want to talk about because it's an important extra added value that you receive when you come. The ski room has a whole bunch of lockers in it. So instead of you taking all your wet ski equipment and heavy ski equipment up to your room and making your room all wet, you have access to the ski room, which is on the ground floor coming in from the hills. Mm-hmm. And you have your own locker included. So whether you're renting ski equipment from us or you bring your own, you have your own locker because your locker opens with the same key that your room opens with. So only you have access to your locker. So you can use that for your ski equipment. So you don't have to bring it upstairs. Then you've got the bar, the theater, and the center of the resort. The exclusive collection, which we'll go over in a little bit, is just a more exclusive area. The main restaurant has windows all around facing down the hill and over the St. Lawrence River. The indoor pool as well, panoramic views around overlooking the river. And then the children's clubs are on the ground floor with easy access to the ski school and the hill as well.
Awesome.
And then this is a different season and also viewed from the other side. And if you click the mouse on this one, it'll show all the areas again. We do have meeting space here. So if you work for a company that does meetings away, make sure you tell them about this property. We have tons of meeting space. This is a great space for doing any kind of conference. Yeah, so that's just a view from the other side of the building. And then a view set down from the river, so you can really see it kind of like melds into the landscape, but you can see how far above it's situated and how you get those beautiful views all the way around. And then the rooms. So we have lots of different choices for the rooms. So we're a very family-friendly brand, and we know a lot of our clients come as like a multi-generational family. So maybe grandpa and grandma are coming with their kids or their kids' kids. So lots of different options for rooms. We're going to have superior rooms, which is our lead-in category. The superior rooms are going to come in a regular superior and also a river view superior. And both of those categories are also going to have the option of connecting suites as well. So you'll have a connecting door in between. And then we also have 100 superior family rooms, which are mountain view, and that's a 2-bedroom suite. And that's a picture of the layout of the room. So the first picture there is the regular superior room, and you can see where the door is connecting, where if you had a connecting room, where it would connect. All the rooms have a balcony as well, and tons of storage space. And then the family suite, you can see that it has 2 separate bedrooms. And that's a better picture of the regular superior room. Now it's computer generated, but I have seen pictures of the model rooms that are finished, and they look just like this.
I love the color. It just kind of blends in with the Lawrence River there, St. Lawrence River.
They took the time to, the architecture firm that they're dealing with really took the time to do the research of the area. There's a lot of local cultural influences in a lot of the decor, a lot of native decor. They took a lot of influence from the area, from that region.
It's awesome.
Deluxe rooms, they're 1 level up, so we're going to have the regular deluxe rooms and also the deluxe family rooms. So the deluxe family rooms are also 2-bedroom suites, but they have 2 full bathrooms in them.
Just one question, Janet. So how many rooms are there altogether with all these different categories in the?
You stumped me. I can't remember. I think it's around 400 or 500.
Okay.
The Club Med resorts, they're not huge. They're not mega resorts.
No.
So deluxe rooms, again, the layout pictures. The first one there is the regular deluxe room. You can see where the door would be connecting, because there are options of the connecting suites for those as well. And then the deluxe family room, and you can see it has 2 full separate bedrooms, or 2 full separate bedrooms and 2 full separate bathrooms as well. A little bit of a bigger balcony as well.
Whoops.
That's okay. That's fine. So the exclusive collection. So what this is basically with Club Med, what we have is in our, how we kind of categorize our star system internally. Instead of using 3, 4, and 5 stars, we use something called tridents. So we have 3, 4, and 5. So we have moved away from our 3. We only have a couple of those left. What's left of those will be renovated and moved up to 4 tridents eventually. Then we have most of our product is the 4 trident, and we're doing a lot more with the 5 trident, which we've renamed the exclusive collection. So it's our more luxury, top of the line product. And a lot of our 4 trident properties have a 5 trident space within them. So an exclusive collection space within the 4 trident for the more exclusive traveler. So let's say you like having a more exclusive space, you would look at the exclusive collections within our resorts. What this means is that anyone staying in the main part of the 4 Trident Resort does not have access into this exclusive collection. And I'll talk a little bit in a second about what's included in it, but first I'll let you know what kind of rooms are available in it. So for this property, we're going to have 4 of the couple suites, and then we're going to have a bunch of the family suites as well. So why are these ones different? Well, they actually have a living room in them, so they are a little bit more spacious. So that's the main difference with the rooms. Plus, they do come with some extra amenities and higher-end toiletries in the rooms as well. So you've got the couple suite on the left there with a living room, and then you've got the 2-bedroom family suite. And I wanted to also mention that the 2-bedroom family suites in the superior category, they can accommodate 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children. The family suites in the deluxe and in the exclusive collection can actually accommodate a family of 5. So lots of different options for different types of families. And that picture of the exclusive collection suites.
Gorgeous.
Love that chandelier, yeah.
The view is spectacular.
And all of the exclusive collection rooms, they're all that view.
Oh, amazing.
And so what's the difference? So the exclusive collection, what's included with it? You're going to have, it's got its own welcome lounge with a cozy atmosphere with a fireplace. That means only people staying in the exclusive collection rooms will have access to this lounge. It also has a terrace outside with a whirlpool and a great view. Again, only the people staying in this area have access to that. They're going to have their own concierge separate from the main desk concierge. So if they need something, they don't need to go all the way to the front desk. And then they're going to have some extra services. Sorry. So in room, the mini bar will be daily refilled. For room service, we don't normally do room service at Club Meds, but we do in the exclusive collection for breakfast have the room service. And then also their bars, they have their own bar area too, and they get free champagne after 6 p.m. And that ski room that I was talking about, they have their own ski room.
Oh. And now, will they have bracelets to identify who's part of that?
Yeah. The bracelets are different colors depending on if you're part of a group, if you're under the age of 18, what space you're staying in, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And
we can't forget about the food, can we? Right?
We leave the best for last, right? The gourmet experience. So if you have not been to a Club Med before, you have been missing out. The food is absolutely incredible. The food here is going to be amazing. They've again gone to a lot of local influences with the menus. So we're going to have kind of one big main restaurant. That main restaurant will be a buffet, and I'll talk about that in a second. It's going to have 4 separate dining spaces. So each night you could have a different experience in the dining room. It's all centralized around the one buffet. And for those concerned, when I say the word buffet, Club Med has always had a little bit of a different buffet. We have what's called a gourmet buffet, and it's set up in a way that you're not standing in line at hot plates. It's all different sections, different tables, different stations, and each station has its own chef where they're fresh preparing the food. So you have the option of taking food from what's already prepared, or they plate things for you. So with everything that's been going on in the last year, I know that a lot of resorts have moved away from the whole buffet thing. We didn't really need to. We just had to change a few things. So we've put up the sneeze guards, and clients are no longer allowed to get their own food. They can go up and see it as a buffet behind the sneeze guard. There's a chef or more than one chef at each station. They will plate the food for you. So everything is plated already, which they can hand you, or you can pick and choose what you'd like. So it's still kind of the buffet feel, but a little bit different. It's almost like an a la carte buffet.
Yeah, just extra protection, which you were already doing before COVID anyway, right?
Yeah. So it's always been the way that we've done it, and the food is not I'll give you an example. I was in our Cepalù property last year in Italy at the buffet, and it was a gourmet buffet, and they were hand making gnocchi. There was crab, there was lobster, there was escargot. Like this is not just your French fries and burgers type of buffet. It's really good food, and it differs every night as well. Of course, they have the French fries and the burgers for the kids. But if you're looking for something a little more gourmet, we have all that at the buffet. So don't let the word buffet scare you off, because when we talk about Club Med, we're very well known for our food.
Yeah, awesome. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
See where I put my mouse. Oh, there we go. It gets away with me.
It's gone to eat at the buffet.
Yeah,
that's just another area of the buffet. So it'll have the 4 different dining spaces, different themed dining spaces.
I love the natural light coming in. The fact of it's
a lot of that at this resort, because we put so many windows because of the views. We want to be able to see the views.
Yeah.
Then we're also going to have an a la carte restaurant as well. It'll be the gourmet lounge called Le Chalet. This one will require reservations for the nighttime. The buffet does not. This one will also be open for a late breakfast and a late lunch. No reservations required, but only at dinner time the reservations will be required at this one. And this one will have some of the best views. You can see in the bottom picture there.
Yeah, I see that. Now, will they have a dress code for here?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, a lot of people like to dress up at dinner time, so we've never really had to put a dress code in effect. Normally at our Caribbean properties, we usually say no sandals and no shorts for men, no bathing suits. But it's not really necessary to say that at this property.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit different, yes.
A little bit different. But a lot of people just like to dress up for dinner time anyway.
Absolutely.
So one of the 4 dining spaces around the buffet is actually going to be this family concept. It's called Terroir and Co, and it's a family experience. So the kids will be able to decorate the cookies for dessert. There'll be participative fondues and raclettes for the whole family to enjoy. It's almost going to be like an experience.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah,
Interaction. Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
good for family time.
Mm.
And then, of course, the main bar, which is at the center of the resort. There's also a mezzanine up top over top of the bar with more seating on it, and an outdoor terrace as well. So this will be like kind of a lounge during the day, and then in the evening, it's going to be where all the entertainment is, the shows and all that kind of stuff. And the activities. So for those wondering, oh, I'm not a skier, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that. So first, I wanted to let you know that we do have all 4 age groups of our kids clubs included at this property. So the 2 that are under the age of 4, which is the Baby Club Med and the Petite Club Med, they do have an extra cost, which is important to know before you book. And the reason is they're more specialized service. It's very hard to find a kids club service under the age of 4, but we do have it at a lot of our properties, and we will have it at this one. It's just around $100 a day, but kids under 4 stay free with us anyway. And it's more specialized because it's for babies and toddlers. So
Mhm.
instead of just allowing whoever wants to come in every day, it's a little more strict. They only allow a certain amount of children in those 2 per day. So if you are wanting that service, if you're going and you have a child that's 3 years old and you want to make use of that, it's something that you need to pre-book.
Okay, so can they book? Does it have to be every day, or can they pick and choose certain days that they want?
If they're booking beforehand, it has to be the whole duration of their stay.
Okay.
If they're thinking they want to pick and choose days, that's fine. They don't need to pre-book it. When you arrive, you can book it day by day, but just know that we do only accept a certain amount of children per day. So if you get there and it's full, you won't be able to use it.
Availability, correct.
So we do suggest pre-booking it in advance because it is worthwhile having that service there. But if it's a time of year where it's not quite as busy, you could take the risk and just do it day by day. We also have a babysitting service called the Pajama Club, which is available at nighttime. It's an extra fee. It's a babysitting fee if you want to go out for dinner and you want to have the babysitter come into the room. So there's that option as well. And our kids clubs too, the kids are getting free ski lessons in all the kids clubs that are over the age of 4. So that's important to note as well. And what else can you do? So we're going to have obviously the ski lessons and snowboarding lessons. That's included. Your ski pass is included as well for getting up and down the chairlift. The classes are group classes, and you're always put within your level and age group. So if you are 40 years old and you're a beginner, you're not going to be in a class with a bunch of 8-year-olds. You'll be with other beginners that are around your age group. And the groups, I believe, are 12 people and under, so they're not large groups. Kids clubs from 4 to 17 years. And something to note is that we're very well known for our kids clubs as well. The kids are not just sitting around doing arts and crafts all day. They're actually doing activities, and they're learning things, and they're being active. You've got the all-day gourmet dining and open bar. So really that's more of the après-ski activities. And then there's going to be lots of activities. I can't remember what slides I threw in here, so I'm going to list some of the ones I know for sure. We're going to have snowshoeing, but the snowshoeing will go every day with a guide, and that guide is included, but the snowshoe equipment is not included. So that's at an extra cost. You can rent skis from us as well. They're not included, but you could also bring your own if you wanted to. We will have a skating rink as well, which is included, and so are the skates. So no extra charge for that. The 7.5 kilometer sled ride that goes along the side of the mountain, that's an extra cost as well. So, and there's going to be, there's the gym, there's the pool, there's lots of activities going on inside as well. And this just talks about how those different packages will work. So you can do a 2-night stay, a 3-night stay, or a 7-night stay, and how it works with the ski passes. So it kind of explains how all of that works.
And it, it does say Friday to Sunday or Thursday. It does specify. Yeah. Okay.
Well, so you don't have to. So you could, let's say you want to go Tuesday to Tuesday. You could definitely do that. But this is just to give you an example, basically because of how our ski lessons work. So if you showed up Tuesday to Tuesday, we would still put you into the group of your level, but just know that that ski class already started on Sunday or started on Monday.
Right.
So you might be a day or 2 behind if you're choosing to start on a day that's on an off day.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, more activities. Snowshoe and Nordic walking, ice skating, the indoor pool, fitness classes, cardio and weight room, yoga and meditation, and circus. So all of this stuff here is included. The only thing on here not included is the rentals for the snowshoe and the Nordic walking. We also have our indoor circus school, which is included, which will include juggling, aerial silk and hoop, trampoline, fixed trapeze, and acrobatics.
What a nice addition that they wouldn't get unless they stayed at a Club Med somewhere in the Caribbean or here coming into Canada, right? So
it's something different, and it's for all age groups too. So if you're wanting to try something new and different, I snowboard, but even if I went there for a week, there's no way that I could snowboard for 6 days in a row. I would be broken.
yeah,
So I would love to try some of the other activities that are there.
yeah, it looks pretty cool. Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, there's the local culture. And during a certain time frame of year, I believe it's in the spring, there's the sugar shacks nearby that are open, dog sledding. These are all the extra cost excursions, basically. There's tons of stuff in the area, and we will have an excursions desk that they can help you plan any excursions that you want to do, even if you just want to rent a car and drive around by yourself.
That's awesome. Oh, there's your sled ride.
Yeah, sled ride. So the sled ride is interesting. It gets booked out a year in advance. That's how popular it is.
Wow.
But because we have an agreement with Le Massif, they've given us 2 days a week that are just for our clients. So it'll be a little bit easier to book. Otherwise, this would have already been booked out a year in advance.
So then, when you book, make your reservation for your stay, do you need to book that at the same time?
We haven't got the details on that just yet. So that should be coming soon, but I think it has to be done through the resort itself. But there will be 2 days a week that are dedicated just to the Club Med.
Okay, so when you arrive, then it's best if you want to do the sled ride, which I do. I want to be on that.
You should do it before you arrive, because it's very possible that because of the popularity of it, it could be booked up before you arrive. So let's say you're making a booking now, one of your clients calls you to make a booking for Christmas time for next year when we open. Mm-hmm. You could ask the reservation staff when you make the booking if it's possible to pre-book that. I don't know if they have it in the system yet because we just got the sales open, but within a few months we should. Okay. Once it's all in there, you'll be able to pre-book it. So you could pre-book that for your clients. They wouldn't have to worry about trying to book it when they're there.
Awesome.
And then, of course, we have the spa, which is an extra cost as well. This is going to be based off the idea of a Nordic spa, which is very popular in Quebec. We have a beautiful, super long indoor swimming pool. There is a hammam in the pool area that's included. And there's a kids' splash pad area as well, which is also included. And an outdoor terrace at the spa. So this is part of the spa. It's extra. The pool is included. But this is an extra cost, and it's got the saunas, the indoor and the outdoor water therapy, and an outdoor and indoor terrace as well. And we'll have the outdoor Nordic spa bath as well.
Hey, it looks inviting right now to me.
Yeah. And then we've also got the lounge area, which is, we'll do some yoga classes there, some meditation. It's like just a lounge area to chill. And talk about some of the value. So just to give you an idea, because it is an all-inclusive, which we have never had in Canada before. So this kind of gives you an idea of where that value savings is. So on the left-hand side there, the $239, that's our starting price point per night based on double occupancy. So that's per person. That does not include the air, but that does include all the food and beverage and everything, the land portion. And that price point should be available at different points throughout the year up until about March 9th, 2021. So if you want to get the best price point, you want to get those bookings in soon. The property's not huge, and because of everything that's been going on the last year, and because people really want to travel within Canada, I think this is going to be a very popular resort. So
it will be.
Best to start checking the prices now so you get an idea, but that price point won't last long. Even if it goes up a little bit, though, it's still great value. So we've got 2 different examples here. We've got a couple going away for 2 nights, and we've got a family of 4 going away for 7 nights. And this just gives you an idea. We compared it to Tremblant. So let's say you go to Tremblant, you're going to purchase your flight separate from your hotel, separate from your food, separate from your ski passes. It's all separated basically because it's not an all-inclusive. And this gives you the price savings of going to us instead of going to something like Tremblant. So for the couple going for 2 nights, you can see the price savings is around $659. For the family of 4 going for 7 nights, the savings is around $2,854. So there's a lot of value doing it all inclusive, but it's not just that. It's the hassle-free way of doing it. So everything's already paid for. You're not opening your wallet again. It's all taken care of. You don't have to choose, well, where am I going to go for dinner tonight? How much is it going to cost? It's all there inside the resort for you, plus the kids clubs, which is great for families.
Absolutely.
And that, again, just gives you some of the details on that lowest price point.
Yeah. So everybody better be calling me because we need to be going in December of 2021.
And we are doing a big focus on the winter activities at the moment because we did just open the sales, and the sales are only open for the winter period for 2021. Once we start opening the sales for more of the spring, summer, and fall, we'll come out with more information on what activities are included for that time of year.
Stay tuned. We'll definitely have Janet back again.
We'll do another one. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Who's excited? I am. I can't wait to go to Charlevoix and be able to enjoy this. It's been many years since I've skied, but just the overall, how beautiful it looks and what they have to offer. And like you said, the food's included, in the fact that just you could go enjoy and have the spa. Yes, you could do other activities that's over and above, but what a way to rejuvenate and get that overall well-being. And that's what travel can do. And to think here we can do this right in Canada, this first all-inclusive Club Med. Oh my, I don't know. I'm definitely in.
We've already, like, as soon as the sales opened on December 10th, and even right from that day, we had sales coming in. So we've been talking about this for 2 years now, and people have just been waiting for it to open.
Yes.
And now with everything going on, I think even more so, the fact that it's in our own backyard and you can drive to it if you're not ready to get on a plane yet. And of course, I had somebody ask the other day if the health and safety measures are in place there, but it's not even open yet. But of course, if this COVID stuff is still sticking around by the time that we open, all of our health and safety measures that we have in place at all our other resorts will 100% be in place at this one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nobody's going to put anybody's health in jeopardy, so we're going to make sure that they are protected. Well, thanks again, Janet. We really appreciate the update to know. We're excited. We're just next door to Quebec, so even if a person didn't want to fly and get a package, they could drive there and certainly book the land portion and be able to start reserving right now. So if you want that special price, you better do it. That's right. You better do it now. Anyway, thanks again. I really appreciate that, the update and what's happening, and then looking forward to getting us a group of us and going there and really having lots of fun. So, Janet, safe and happy holidays. Just
you too.
Yeah, be safe. Everybody be safe and enjoy, and just think that yes, travel will start again and travel will rejuvenate you. So let's make the plans. So take care, everybody.
Bye.